Hey guys, Steve here, and the fall semester is right around the corner. So today we're bringing you our recommendations for the best Apple laptops for your student from college to elementary school. And we're covering more than just laptops, we're also giving you recommendations for the best tablets and desktops, so there's something here for everyone. Let's kick things off with the 2017 MacBook. When laptop shopping for a college student, the temptation is to get the most powerful and expensive one available. That's probably what they're going to be asking for, especially if they're not paying for it. But in virtually all cases, buying a tricked out MacBook Pro is overkill unless they're majoring in video production or game design. The 2017 MacBook is far cheaper and will do all they need. Also, consider a refurbished version to save quite a bit more. It has a 12-inch screen, making it really portable, and it comes in at a lightweight 3.4 pounds, making it light enough to carry around all day long. On the inside of the 2017 model is an Intel 7th generation Kaby Lake processor. The 1.2 GHz Core M3 is fine for typical students. Those who genuinely need more power, as opposed to just wanting more, should consider a jump to the 2018 MacBook Pro. The advantage of the Kaby Lake processor is long battery life. Expect to go over 10 hours even with heavy usage. Let's not forget 8 gigs of RAM and 256 GB of storage capacity. That's plenty for both. The MacBook's keyboard offers a decent typing experience. There's only one single USB-C port, so if the plan is to hook up an external keyboard and monitor, you should invest in Apple's multi-port adapter. If you like to take handwritten notes, obviously that's not possible with a MacBook, but an iPad with an Apple Pencil would be the right tool for that job. The 12.9-inch version has a screen as big as a sheet of notebook paper, making it Apple's best tablet. $800 is a lot for an iPad, so if your budget doesn't stretch that far, the 10.5-inch version isn't too much smaller. But that's just the beginning of the iPad Pro's capabilities. Apple provides iWork for free, or there's Microsoft Office 365. There are literally millions of other applications for iPad. That said, not all of these are as powerful as similar macOS apps. Still, the days when one could dismiss an iOS tablet as an overgrown iPhone are long over. Consider that it's powered by a 2.39 GHz processor with 4 GB of RAM, and the base model has 64 GB of storage. Students almost certainly need an add-on keyboard, so make sure to factor that into your budget. There's the official Apple Smart Keyboard, but we also like the Zag Slimbook and the Bridge clip-on keyboard. Students are constantly on the move, and one of the main benefits of an iPad is portability. Even the largest model is a mere 1.5 pounds. Keyboards vary in weight, but adding one still leaves an iPad Pro thinner and lighter than a MacBook. Top tier laptops are expensive. It costs a lot to pack all of that capability into a small package, but desktops don't have that same problem. That's why you can get a very powerful iMac for surprisingly little, like the one Apple released last year. The built-in 21.5-inch 4K display is beautiful, and the base model comes with a 3 GHz Intel Core i5 processor, 8 GB of RAM, and a 1TB hard drive. There's a plethora of ports, and Apple includes a keyboard and mouse. Of course, a mobile computer to take to class is also necessary. The best solution is to combine an iPad with the iMac. The student gets a quite portable solution that can be used in tandem with a very powerful large-screen computer. And all this still costs less than the base 15-inch MacBook Pro. Plus, there are also refurbished units available to save you some money. Up to now, everything covered is probably overkill for an elementary school student. Fortunately, there's the 9.7-inch iPad Pro that came out earlier this year that was specifically created for this age group. The Apple Pencil can be used with the model released this spring. That makes it invaluable for learning to write and draw. There's also a wealth of iOS education software available on the App Store. And then you can add on a keyboard for when the child outgrows using their fingertips for everything. Don't forget to budget for a good strong case, because kids at this age drop computers all the time. A lot of the devices we've featured so far are a little bit pricey. There's not a lot we can do here. Apple's not known for making low-cost computers. But here's the deal. My Phones Unlimited, the company behind our iPhone buyback program, is offering Cult of Mac readers and viewers $50 off refurbished 2015 MacBook Air units. That brings the cost down to just $399 when you use the coupon code CULT. This laptop has a 13.3-inch screen and a 1.8 GHz Core i5 processor that's turbo boosted up to 3.2 GHz. There's 8 GB of memory and 128 GB of storage. At this price, it's a decent computer for a middle or even a high schooler. It might not be able to do everything they want, but it will do everything they need. Without this deal, the 2017 MacBook is a better computer for most people. It's faster with more ports and a much higher resolution display, even if it is smaller. But if your budget is tight, consider the MacBook Air refurb. Well, that is it for this video, but I'll make sure to leave links in the description down below to all of the Macs and iPads featured, as well as that MacBook Air deal. I'll leave it all down below. If you've enjoyed this video though, or found it useful, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you in the next one.